Disculpas porque no sé, está fallando mucho el internet. Últimamente está bien inestable la señal. Me sale que está a 41 metros. 40 metros.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes.
Elías, el internet
The
falló.
human
No sé.
body, biology's penultimate frontier.
No sé qué pasó.
The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
Thank you. But I'd rather you didn't speak so lightly about my condition. There is nothing I find amusing about this situation.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit.
No,
Her
ahorita no.
ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in. It's locked, all right.
Here again.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Have you heard about any blackmail going on in this hospital?
Blackmail? Nonsense.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
COVID-19.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Blaming me will not further your agenda, sir. How long's it going to take to fix me properly? A month? A year? You have the right to disapprove of our methods, and you will kindly apologize when you're feeling better.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Pembroke is so lucky to have Dr. Reed, you know. I met him in New York once.
Good evening, Dr. Tibbets.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
I have no time for such triviality, my dear colleague. We're here to save lives.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good.
Sí, de vampiros
But during
serías.
this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
Dijo Edgar, ¿de qué se trataba? ¿Quién es Edgar?
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Ah, ¿qué tal, Edgar?
I will cover for you, Dr. Tibbets.
Fíjate que
What happened to Mr. Connors?
es de vampiros, una historia.
don't know what
Vas
to say,
haciendo como que
I can't exactly force you to become my
puzzles,
accomplice.
You didn't force me. This is my
investigaciones,
decision to make. I
crear
believe you're still of
cosas,
use to the
misiones.
hospital, considering the situation.
Then I can make you this promise. As soon as
Y,
the
y es el que está gratis en el Play
I
Plus
will
este mes.
resign.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
It seems I'm the butt of a joke, or pigeon of a con. Dr. Swansea might have told me who I was going to meet.
I know you're a man of action, Doctor, but take a moment to contemplate the terrain. In this war, discretion is both weapon and shield.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
Vos tenés Xbox, Edgar.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Por el momento sí.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our
También
anonymous
Resident
scoundrel is
Evil
clear.
6
A
estoy...
list of dates.
Voy a retomarlo en
My
estos días.
visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
You are aware that I too know the thirst for the scarlet nectar.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
I were young again. Just a dozen years or so.
Disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Battle Royale no. Shooters. Bien, pero no. No. En vivo no he jugado.
Please, calm down, madam. I
Vamos a
assure
ver
you
a cuál
that I'm
entramos.
highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You
Perdón
know what
mucha, pero
goes
es
on
que
here better
tengo
than
que
any
leer
other
y
patient, I gather.
si no le
Better
pierdo
than
la
any
onda.
patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings.
Por ahí alguien me dijo también que quería
Was it a
que
case of blackmail?
jugara Uncharted, pero no sé la
Blackmail,
verdad.
Wait.
Ahí
You're
tengo los
investigating something.
todos los de
This isn't a
Uncharted y
social
también el de
One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery,
tengo el
then?
último de
Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigan's, whores of
también
all
Top
of them.
Rider.
Keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a
y
manner
fuera de
here.
cámara estoy jugando Sekiro.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine.
Pero es un juego súper
Swear
difícil.
one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Ahora tenemos que ir con la enfermera
The
Pipa.
patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Pipa, esta es la Pipa.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
Do you need medical help yourself, nurse?
I'm fine, really. I just need to sleep.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones.
Ah, y otra vez lo puse.
Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
Goodbye, Nurse
Bueno.
Hawkins.
Ahora encontrar la enfermera Dorothy. La Dorothy siempre está por acá. Qué lamentos esos, por Dios. Ahora no encuentro a la Dorothy aquí. Para llamar a más gente. Hay como... Pues fíjate vos de que eso es lo que no quiero, jugar lo que toda la mara juega.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Por ejemplo, Dragon Ball lo jugué porque casi nadie lo está jugando.
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
No sé, tal vez también entrarle a Dark Souls, al 1, al 2 y al 3.
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
A Bloodborne.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor.
O Warzone, decís vos, Edgar.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Bueno, ya solo nos queda la Dorothy. Y ya nos vamos al pueblo a... aquí tenemos que ir. Bueno, solo busquemos a Dorothy y nos vamos. Vamos a buscarla ya. Y podríamos entrarle un día, claro que sí. Sí, estamos con pláticas ahí de hacer un multijugador con Humberto y otros amigos. Encontrar a Dorothy en el área. ¿Y dónde? ¿En esta área? Ya la encontré.
Stay away! Watch yourselves! There's one of them! I'll kill it! I'll take its head!
Son muy fuertes estos. No, no, ya me va a matar. Lo malo que en PlayStation no hay muchos juegos en que se puedan jugar campaña. Sí, Eso es cierto. Pero ya vamos a tener Xbox. Un par de semanitas. Y le entramos, Edgar. Mucha, cómo tarda en cargar ese juego. Sí, porque de aquí no puedo saltar a donde está ella. Esto que era la vuelta. Y no tengo balas. Bien, tenía 6 balas. Bien, vamos. Ahora ya sabemos. Vamos a ver por aquí.
I cannot enter.
No, 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 no. ¿Y qué onda, pues? Uno, dos. Sí, es que esta arma es demasiado grande. Voy a cambiar esta por el hacha. Y aquí este. Ah, me va a costar matar a este. Venga, solo me queda uno. No, 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 no. Ya encontré a Dorothy, pero ¿cómo hago para llegar allá?
Don't worry, we're safe.
No me digan que no era por aquí.
No one is here. Relax.
Ah, ya. Ah, no entiendo. Ahí no puedo bajar. Ni por arriba ni por abajo.
Don't worry, we're safe. No one is here. Relax.
No sé qué hacer. O sea, aquí están atrás, pero no... Y por arriba no me deja tampoco. Entonces... Qué extraño esto.
It's locked, all right.
No hay otra... No hay otra bajada. Dice escuchar a escondidas L3.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Espérame,
then,
chicos, tengo una llamada.
When you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Se nos fue la Dorothy. Pero ya pronto tendremos Xbox, Edgar. Meramente Dios, ya un par de semanitas. Claro.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Jugué varios Halo. Mire, mucho, voy a revisar bien esto para ver. ¿Dónde está? No. Qué malísimo es esto. Ay, Dios. Es bien extraño este juego, en serio. Y aparte que se tarda un montón para cargar. Vamos a ver qué dejó. Yo creo que es por aquí.
I can't breathe!
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here! I need to get out!
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. Okay, I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
All right, Mr. Thatcher, you're safe now. Do you think you can reach the street by yourself?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Bueno, vamos a regresar al hospital. Creo que lo vamos a dejar hasta ahí. La salida era aquí.
Look lively! It's on to us! A leech! A leech!
Ahí me perdí. Pensé que era el hospital este, ¿no? Bien, bien, bien. Este es el hospital. No, esa es la morgue. No.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
Sí, es de bastante suspenso el juego. Pero ya lo veo. Voy a ir a guardar y hasta ahí lo dejo. Tranquilo, Elías, con eso del baneo. Bueno, mi querido Elías, hasta acá lo vamos a dejar. El día de hoy, mañana le voy a entrar de lleno a Dragon Ball. A ver hasta dónde logro llegar.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Y empezar a ir empezando, no, vamos a empezar a pensar bien qué juego jugar, porque yo creo que este video no va a tener mucho apoyo. Entonces vamos a ir viendo qué más jugar, ¿ok? Bueno, feliz noche. Saludos a todos.